Today I'm going to be comparing the Sawyer Mini Squeeze water filtration system to the Katadyn Hiker Pro water filter pump. So the first water filter that I got for hiking and camping was this Sawyer Mini Squeeze water filter. There's a couple features about this that I like, and there's some things I don't like about this. Some things that I like is that it's really small, it's really lightweight, it's very affordable at $18 or $20 or whatever it is. I do like the fact that you can screw this onto a water bottle, or you can screw it right onto one of these packs here, these plastic containers. I think that's good if you're going to be doing more day hike stuff, where you really maybe only need one of these or two of these because you also brought water with you. I know that it is very effective in keeping out different types of viruses and bacteria, and I use this on several hikes and several camping trips, and it's been good. Also comes with a syringe that you can clean it out and flush it out, and it comes with a straw that you can put on there, and you can put this on your water bottle, or you can put it on one of these containers here, and then you can sip right from it, and it's good. The downside of this Sawyer Squeeze system, the mini, and I've seen people with the larger Pro one, is that if you're going to be doing extended hiking or extended backcountry camping, where several days you need quite a bit of water, where this really kind of is not the most ideal product, is that it takes so long to filter through this. What you're going to do is you're going to take one of these, you're going to fill it up with the water that you find, whether it's a lake or a stream or a river or whatever, and then you put this on, you screw that right on there, and then from here what you do is you squeeze all of this water that you find into either another one of these packets, into a water bottle, into a cup. If it's extended hiking and camping, probably into your Camelback, which is like 3 or 4 liters, which is quite a bit of water. It takes a very, very long time to squeeze through this filter. And it's kind of the last thing that you want after hiking for 10 miles and you're very tired. It's kind of the only downside to these Sawyer Squeeze systems. I know they're great, and I know they're very effective in purifying the water, and they break down very well. They're inexpensive, but it just takes so long to filter your water. So just recently on my last trip, I went ahead by the recommendation of somebody at REI to try this Katadyn Hiker Pro pump. And let me tell you, this thing made a world of difference. The downside is it's probably 3 times as heavy as this, because it is a pump, but I didn't notice it. It's not that heavy. The amount of time it takes to pump and filter the water through this is significantly faster than this. And I'm going to do a test to kind of compare these two. And it's kind of an unfair comparison because this is a pump and this is a squeeze system. But I just want to do it just to show, just to give a little reference of how much easier it is to use this system, and how much I really appreciated it after a long day of hiking, where I could just use this, get my water within a minute or minutes. And the way that this system works is you have your pump here, you have an in valve and an out valve here. What you do is, in this bag, it also comes with, this is your clean hose, and this is what I call the dirty hose. Not necessarily that it's dirty, but this is the one that goes into the water source that you're going to be filtering the water from. So you'll take this dirty hose and you put that into the in, and then you take your clean hose here, and the clean hose goes into your out here, and then you filter it into, I just filter right into my Camelback because I don't carry a Nalgene or anything. I just drink from my Camelback. So, but you can go into anything, a water bottle, a Nalgene, anything. You also have this piece here that you can put that on there, on the hose, and then this can go right into this piece can go right into your Nalgene or water bottle or anything that has that size opening. And that way it stays there and this thing's not kind of flopping around. I just kind of snake this right into my Camelback, and throw this into the lake or the river, start pumping, and within minutes I have a 3-liter Camelback filled with filtered water, it's a game changer. This thing is awesome. There are a couple caveats. It does cost more. This one is about $75. So it's much more expensive than this system. To me, it is well worth the money. What I'm gonna do now is just a simple comparison. I'm not gonna fill up my entire Camelback, but I'll probably just take one of these filter packs here, one of these packets, 64 ounces, okay, and I'm just gonna time how long it takes me to filter water through this and fill this up. And then I'm also going to do it with this. And I actually just want to see for myself, but also to show you guys just how much faster this is than this. Okay, so we are ready to test these out and time them. Obviously, we know this is much faster, but I just want to see how much faster it is. And start the timer. And stop. Woo! There's a little bit left in here, but that's good enough, and I'm done. I'm exhausted. That was a workout. Okay, so now we are going to do the Katadyn Hiker Pro pump, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this. I have a fish bowl filled with water that's going to simulate our water source that we find, and I'm going to be filtering in the same size, the 64-ounce pack here that I did with this. So I'm going to start the timer right now. Here we go. And stop. All right, so you can see that was substantially faster. And this is actually even filled more. I filled it all the way to the brim. I mean, there you go. The proof is kind of in the pudding of how much faster and easier that is to do. So final thoughts on these two systems. Clearly the pump is going to be much faster. So it was a little bit of an unfair competition, but I just wanted to see just how much faster it was. The price difference, this is around $75. This is around $20, much more expensive. Also, this is much heavier. It's about 3 times heavier than this, this little system here. But I did not notice this being a burden in my pack. So for me, I'm very happy that I did upgrade, and this is what I use when I hike and camp now, especially longer backpacking trips that are several days. I don't mean to, and I don't want to kind of bash the Sawyer squeeze systems, because they are great, and they are classic great system that everybody should have, right? It's just so much faster and easier to use this system, and makes life when you're camping and hiking much better. I will say I would recommend, if you're going to be hiking or backpacking with multiple people, that one person carries this. That's what I did on my last trip. I carried this, and I generally did all the water filtering, and then my friend had this very lightweight backup system, in his bag, just in case we needed a backup. It's always good to have that, and it's light enough. So that's what I would recommend. If you do have a lighter pack, then just take both. And I have taken both, and this is light enough that it doesn't really make a big difference. It may not be a bad option if this pump or something were to break. You always do have that as a backup, but it's all personal choice. But for me, this is definitely the clear winner, and what I like to use if I have the option. And it's the Katadyn Hiker Pro pump. This one here is the Sawyer Mini Squeeze filter. And I'll have both of these with links in the description that you can check out.